Hey there everybody! It's me, your favorite bunny. Anyways, it's been a hot minute since I've made a video. I really deeply apologize for that. Around the time that my last video was posted, I actually moved out of my old apartment and then moved into my new apartment, which then was too small for me to actually have like a recording space. I'm gonna try to post videos more frequently, not as frequent as before because I honestly have too much going on my plate right now, but I did want to apologize for the lack of video. So I have a fancy new ring light now that I'm using to be able to see my imperfections even more, and a little bit of acne scarring because I'm an awful person who likes to pick at their skin. Anyways, so I'm actually here to do a makeup video. The last one I posted was like from 2 years ago. Let's take a trip down memory lane for a moment, shall we?
Make sure to get it underneath my eyes, on my forehead, and on my chin.
Cool. Definitely gonna have been an improvement in my makeup skills. I mean, I'm still by no means any sort of a professional. Like, it's not my job, nothing like that. So I've had a lot of people who've requested that I make a new makeup video. Like I said, it's been 2 years, so my makeup skills have definitely changed, improved. I hope you guys really enjoy. Anyways, so let's get on with it. So, to start, you can actually see I've already got my contact lenses in. Usually I put my contact lenses in before I do any sort of makeup. That way, there's no chance of getting makeup underneath the contact lens while I'm putting in the contact lenses. So we're gonna get started with the MAC Prep and Prime spray. It sort of helps prime your face before you do any makeup, as well as keep your makeup fresh and helps your makeup last longer throughout the day. We're gonna go ahead and start with spraying that on. I like to mist it on all over. Don't be afraid to be generous with it. It's actually really good for your skin. Alright, so once you have that on your face, you can actually go ahead and start with doing concealing and correcting. I'm using the Rimmel London #Insta Conceal and Correct, which helps with dark circles, redness, and dullness. I typically only use the dark circles, but sometimes, you know, with blemishes, you want to use the reducing of redness. I use my finger to apply this simply because it's harder to do it with a sponge, because then it doesn't like to come off the sponge. Alright, cool. So next up is going to be using foundation. I'm using the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. You just want to use a couple of drops. This stuff, you don't want to overdo it on your face. I usually use maybe 3, 4, sometimes 5. Use my sponge to blend it out. Awesome. Next step, set that. You gotta use powder. I use the CoverGirl Clean pressed powder. I use a flat brush for this. I mean, alright, nice and clean. I at this step usually use the Prep and Prime spray because it helps set the makeup. So now we're on to contouring. I typically don't do very much contouring, so I'm going to be using the Makeup Company contour palette. Specifically going to be going for this shade right here. So next we want to do some highlighting. I'm going to use this shade right here, and you just want to highlight the upper cheekbones. So next up is some blush. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Contour Palette. Nice and rosy. So next up is going to be the eyes. That's the fun part. So I'm going to be using the Etude House Play Color Eyes palette in Cherry Blossom. And I'm going to add some pink and some brown to my eyes. So I'm going to start with this shade right here. It's my favorite shade. And I'm going to put that around the middle area of my eye. And get it into the crease. And then I'm going to go in with this shade of brown right here on the outer edge. I'm gonna go in and highlight the inner corners of my eye using this shade. Next up is eyeliner, which is my least favorite step. You never get it symmetrical. I went ahead and put a nice little wing on it. I actually use 2 different eyeliners whenever I do my eyeliner. For that, I am using my Harley Quinn eyeliner from the Hot Topic Harley Quinn makeup kit. Done. Next up is mascara, and I'm using the Maybelline Define a Line. I have really naturally curled eyelashes, so at this point, normally people would curl their eyelashes using an eyelash curler, but I don't need to. So next I'll be using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. It's my favorite thing from NYX. So now I'm gonna go ahead and line my lower waterline with it. Next up is my favorite step, eyelashes. I'll be using the Darkness brand eyelashes, so I actually go ahead and put a little dollop of the eyelash glue on the back of my hand. It makes it easier to run the eyelash through it. Now you have to wait for it to get tacky before putting it on. Now for the last step, the lips. I have this lipstick from Shu Uemura, which is a special collaboration with Super Mario that I'm going to be using today. And to finish off the makeup, I'm going to be using this Essence Extra Glossy Lip Gloss on top. So that's it for the makeup. Next, you're going to want to finish off the look by either blending your hair down, putting on a wig, and throwing on some accessories. And done! So that's how I usually do my makeup for my fashion look. Thanks everybody so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!